We can sort it out, but today we are quarreling. Today we are fighting. Today we are. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about the advantages of long distance relationship, and it's a collaboration. Yeah. Anyways, today I'm talking about a long distance relationship with my friend. Her name is Chinwe Blessing. She is an on-air personality. She is also a motivational speaker. She's also a minister. So she was talking about the disadvantages of long-distance relationship. I am talking about the advantages of long-distance relationships. So if you're here for this and you are in a long-distance relationship, you are trying to know how to coordinate it and what are the benefits of being in a long-distance relationship, please keep on watching. Let's get into the video.
Everybody watch out, man.
One, the advantages of long distance relationship, which is wait, what is long distance relationship first? Hold on. Now, long distance relationship is a relationship between two people who are in distant places. Okay, one person is in point A and the other is in point B. I am big on distance relationships because it helps me grow. I don't know, I just find out that I actually like long distance relationships. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I have learned from being in long distance relationships. Okay, let's watch out. Now, number one for me is key is the ability to develop individually, personal growth, individual growth. I get to be the best version of myself. I get to build myself. I get to build my personality. I have time to work on my career. I have time to have ambitions and chase my goals. Okay, so it gives me time to be who I am. At the same time, having a partner who understands that I'm a busy person, I get to work, so we both respect our time differences and get to find a way to work around it. At the end of the day, these two great people get to meet and then they create magic, which is everything anybody could ever want. To have a great partner who has his personal life and career at least on a good moving scale, that okay, this person is making progress every day. You want to be with that. Number two, a long distance relationship fosters good communication and trust bonding, which helps each partner, which is key actually for every relationship, whether close relationship or distant relationship. Fostering long conversations, not too long conversations, but healthy conversations, and creating this trusting bond that you can get to trust your partner. Because for you to be able to date someone who is miles apart away from you, you have to be able to trust that person to a certain extent. So it is trust building. It helps you build your trust level, build your trust game, especially because it's difficult for you to be in a relationship with someone who you are constantly worried that, oh, maybe he's cheating on you or maybe she's cheating on you. But if that trust, that communication is there, you guys are key, which is also build your intimacy bond. You get? Now there's too much sexuality on social media, TV, newspapers, everywhere you turn. Everything is being sexualized, which for people who are just beginning a relationship, it's not healthy. I don't know. I feel for me, it's not healthy. I feel like we need to build our trust. We need to build our communication level. We need to also build our intimacy, Intimacy, not just get to the bed and that's it. No, I mean, we can build intimacy even without having anything, you get? So if I can build my trust level with you, it means that I can, whenever we get to meet, it's going to be fire, you get? It's going to be fire because we've had this so much imagination, we've had this so much thought of, oh, when we see. Most relationships say out of sight is out of mind, but if you really truly care about someone, you would want to, instead of it to be out of sight, out of mind for you guys, it will be more of out of sight, the fonder I get. Do you get? The fonder you get to me. Intimacy bonding, more communication, and more trust bonding, okay? Trust building. Let me call it trust building. You have to trust your partner, okay? for a long distance relationship to work, because I see some people for years they're in a long distance relationship and they trust themselves, like they trust themselves to the point that they get to see, they feel like, okay, we have built this to a level that we can both settle down, and then the number three is appreciation from the moments spent. Now, because you get to see your physical partner anytime you feel like, it's easy for you to bring up issues when you know that, okay, I'm going to see you tomorrow, but today we are quarreling, today we are fighting, today we are. But for people who have this long-term relationship, now when they get to see, it's not about fight. We're not fighting. We can't be fighting. We are talking. We are appreciating that giving time we have to spend together. We are appreciating it. We are making the most of it. It might not be everything, but at least most of it can be achieved in that short giving. Tip is test for love. Test for love means my ability to want to be with you, even though I have issues, and then the distance is making it, the more you see somebody, the more your heart is getting fond of the person. But now I'm not seeing you frequently, but my heart still wants. I have to endure this loneliness just because I have this belief that I'm going to see you again. Okay, so that's patiently waiting to see your partner. Most times it's fun and it's healthy because it helps the partner know that, okay, I can wait for this person. Means that if trying times come, I can actually be understanding, be persistent and consistent enough with this person that you're being understanding, we are both respecting each other, we are both building trust, we are both communicating, and we are consistent with it. That is the biggest test for love, because if I can't see my partner every day, most times you feel lonely, you want to talk to your partner, you want to see your partner, he or she might not be there, he might be too busy or anything, but the fact that you're going to wait for the person, you know that, oh, don't worry, when he's free or when she's free, she would call me or he will call me. That is it. Like, it makes you know that, okay, I have somebody there no matter what, you get. So getting to see is like this joy, like, oh my god, I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to see you, I can't wait to see you. That thrill, that rush is something that most people live for, you get. Like, most people live for. It's not something that we easily get on a regular basis. If I get to see my partner every day, I don't think I'll be happy to see you. Like, I just saw you like 5 times last week. Do you really think it would make me that happy if I'm going to see you tomorrow? I'm just going to be, oh yeah, I'm going to see him, I'm going to see her, and that's it, you get. But knowing that I've not seen this person in a month, in 6 months, in a year, you're imagining everything. You're imagining anything and everything. You are happy. At that point, you're not even thinking, what if something is wrong with my partner? No. You're thinking of, oh, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you. Now, that is what a long-distance relationship does to you. It tests your love for each other. It makes you know that someone can be consistent, someone can be persistent.
Everybody, so Ele hit me up and said we should discuss this topic, long distance relationships. My name is Chinwe Blessing, and my name is Chinwe Blessing. Yeah. All right, so let's dive into it. Long distance relationships, those are like the hardest relationships to have, because you're not around your partner, you don't get to see your partner, so you need like a lot of effort to be in the relationship and to keep it going, to keep it exciting and, interesting. So do I advise people to get into your long distance relationships? I wouldn't necessarily say, because it's a hard situation. I don't know if it's something you want to do, you want to indulge in, but I don't think it's completely bad. I'm going to give you a few, disadvantages of being in a long distance relationship. First off, your partner is not around you so much, so it's going to take a lot of trust on both sides, because you have situations where a lot of people don't trust their partners. They keep calling, hey, where are you? What's going on with you? And all that. Although it is very important for you to develop trust in the relationship before you even dive into it, because you can't see each other as often. You have to find other ways to make your relationship work. Video calls, thank God for this generation, you can do video calls, you can send videos to each other and all that. You have to develop the trust that's in the relationship, okay? And then there is a huge chance that because you're not spending a lot of time together, you don't really get to know each other. That is why you get to see that in times like this, we have after the whole coronavirus thing was done in China, we had 83% of the married population seeking divorces. Why? Because now they know their partners, now they get to live with these people, and they're like, oh my god, I've been married to a stranger all this while. So you would have to invest your time and your trust into the relationship. Anything you're going to be doing in a normal relationship, you do like 2 times in a long distance relationship. It's something you have to make up 2 or 3. I think like a whole lot of energy has to be expended to make a long distance relationship work. Personally, would I get into a long distance relationship? I don't think I want to do it because there's a lot of stress. But if I find myself in love with someone that is away from me, I'm going to put in effort to make sure it works. Well, I guess this is my time. I don't want to bore you guys, but in case we've got anything more, hit me up.